Ancient China, one of the world's oldest civilizations, was a place of great innovation and progress. It was home to numerous dynasties, each with their own unique contributions to Chinese culture, art, and philosophy. In this essay, we will explore the history of ancient China, looking at its key dynasties, significant accomplishments, and lasting contributions to the world. Ancient China, History and Timeline. The earliest known civilization in China dates back to the Shang dynasty, which existed from 1600 BCE to 1046 BCE. During this period, the Chinese developed a system of writing, which consisted of pictographs that evolved into a complex system of characters. They also began using bronze for weapons, tools, and ritual objects, and were known for their impressive oracle bones, which were used for divination. Following the Shang dynasty, China entered the Zhou dynasty, which lasted from 1046 BCE to 256 BCE. This period saw the development of feudalism, with the Zhou kings ruling over a network of regional lords. The Chinese continued to make significant advancements in agriculture, architecture, and art, and began using iron in place of bronze. The next significant period in Chinese history was the Qin dynasty, which existed from 221 BCE to 206 BCE. The first emperor of the Qin dynasty, Qin Shi Huang, is famous for his construction of the Great Wall of China, as well as his terracotta army, which was buried with him as a form of protection in the afterlife. The Qin dynasty also saw the standardization of weights and measures, as well as the development of a uniform system of writing. The Han dynasty, which followed the Qin dynasty, is often considered to be a golden age of Chinese civilization. It existed from 206 BCE to 220 CE and saw significant advancements in science, medicine, and technology. The Han dynasty was also known for its impressive artwork, including pottery, jade sculptures, and silk embroidery. After the Han dynasty, China entered a period of disunity known as the 16 Kingdoms, which lasted from 304 CE to 439 CE. This was followed by the Northern and Southern dynasties, which lasted from 420 CE to 589 CE. During this period, China saw the spread of Buddhism and the development of new forms of literature and art, including calligraphy and landscape painting. The next significant period in Chinese history was the Sui dynasty, which lasted from 581 CE to 618 CE. The Sui dynasty is known for its construction of the Grand Canal, which connected the Yellow River and the Yangtze River and facilitated trade and transportation throughout China. Following the Sui dynasty, China entered the Tang dynasty, which lasted from 618 CE to 907 CE. The Tang dynasty is often considered to be another golden age of Chinese civilization, known for its advancements in poetry, music, and painting. The Tang dynasty also saw the development of gunpowder and the invention of printing, which allowed for the mass production of books. The Song dynasty followed the Tang dynasty, lasting from 960 CE to 1279 CE. The Song dynasty saw significant advancements in science, mathematics, and engineering, including the development of movable type printing, the magnetic compass, and the gun. The Song dynasty was also known for its impressive architecture, including the famous pagoda structures. The last significant dynasty in Chinese history was the Ming dynasty, which lasted from 1368 CE to 1644 CE. The Ming dynasty is known for its impressive architecture, including the Forbidden City, as well as its porcelain and silk production. The Ming dynasty also saw the voyages of the famous Chinese explorer Zheng He, who traveled throughout Asia and Africa. Significant accomplishments and contributions. Throughout its long history, China has made significant contributions to the world in various fields, including science, art, philosophy, and technology. Here are some of the most notable accomplishments and contributions of ancient China. Papermaking. The Chinese were the first to develop a papermaking process using natural materials such as bamboo, mulberry bark, and hemp fibers. This invention revolutionized the way information was recorded and shared, paving the way for the mass production of books and other written materials. Gunpowder. The Chinese were also the first to develop gunpowder, a mixture of saltpeter, sulfur, and charcoal that was used as a propellant in firearms and explosives. This invention had a significant impact on warfare and led to the development of modern weaponry. Printing. The Chinese developed the first movable type printing process in the 11th century, which allowed for the mass production of books and other written materials. This invention revolutionized the spread of information and had a profound impact on the development of literature, science, and technology. Silk. China is known for its production of silk, a luxurious fabric made from the cocoon of the silkworm. The Chinese were the first to develop the silk-making process and kept it a closely guarded secret for centuries, making it a highly valued commodity and an important part of China's trade with other countries. Compass. The Chinese developed the magnetic compass in the 11th century, which revolutionized navigation and had a significant impact on the exploration and trade of the time. Acupuncture. Acupuncture is a traditional Chinese medical practice that involves inserting thin needles into specific points on the body to relieve pain and promote healing. This practice has been used in China for over 2,000 years and has gained popularity around the world as an alternative form of medicine. Confucianism. Confucianism is a philosophy that emphasizes moral values, respect for elders, and social order. It was developed by the Chinese philosopher Confucius in the 5th century BCE and has had a significant impact on Chinese culture and society. Taoism. Taoism is another philosophy that originated in ancient China, emphasizing the importance of living in harmony with nature and achieving inner peace. It has had a significant impact on Chinese culture and has influenced art, literature, and philosophy around the world. Ancient China was a civilization of great innovation and progress, with numerous dynasties each making significant contributions to Chinese culture, art, and philosophy. From papermaking and gunpowder to acupuncture and Confucianism, the Chinese have left a lasting impact on the world in various fields. Despite the many challenges and setbacks throughout its long history, China has continued to adapt and innovate, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire and influence people around the world today.